Very good morning to all. Myself, Mr. S. Arul Murugan, Assistant Professor in the Department of Information Technology, K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology, Autonomous, Tiruchendur. Today, we are discussing about the subject is software engineering. In that software engineering, in that one topic is requirement engineering. What is meant by requirement engineering? The broad spectrum of the tasks and techniques that lead to an understanding of requirements in the requirement gathering for the given that for a software process, predictable requirement engineering is a major software engineering action that began during the communication activity. And the continuity of the model activity must be requirement for the projects in the product for people going to work. Next, list of the requirement engineering tasks. What are the tasks we are using is inspiration, illustration, elaboration, negation, specification, validation, and management. These are the various tasks we are implemented in the requirement engineering task. By using this diagram requirement engineering, we are requirements. There are different concepts we are going to require some projects. First one is if you are going to develop some business. If you want doing business, you have some requirements. I want some requirements from the user itself. If you are doing some business means from user itself, you want some requirements. Then only the software going to require. By using the software, that is non-functional requirements, there are two types of available. That is functional requirements and domain requirements. First one is requirement engineering process. We are going to require some projects. We are doing some business itself. Whether you're going to business, the user can what they need. We are going to develop it from some particular software. In the software, we have two types are available. That is functional and non-functional requirement. Domain requirements. Inspirations. It is established the basic understanding of the problem and the nature of the solution desired. What description of project scope is identification. It provides effective communication and collaboration between the stakeholder feedbacks. As the information subject to change, stakeholder have suffering some discussion by using the organization. By using this inspiration, we are using to understand the problem, what the problems we are going to require. In the problems, how to identify means by using the stakeholder itself. Already they're doing some projects from with me means they ask some what's the problem we are going to identify in that particular project. Then only going to clear the errors. That is called inspiration. Next, illustration. By the problem scoping, the boundary of the system not properly identify the customer given the understand technical details rather than the clarity overall system observations. By using the scope of the project, we are going to identify the problem, then only we are going to solve it. By using the problem identification, where we are going to identify means by using the customer itself, we are going to identify the problems. Then only you can rectify the particular problem from capacities or limitations, whether the problem will be used. By using the problem of validation, in that particular time itself, we are going to clear the errors and then hand out to the projects. That is called problem validating. Okay, illustration means the scope of the problem, whether the problem is going to identify it, and then at the time itself, we are going to deliver some projects. Next, elaboration. Elaboration is the customer during the inspiration, expand that during collaboration. During this task, require a model to develop under various aspects of software functions, features, and constructions. Creating the user sensors that describe how to end user and other actor will interact with system by providing its various supplementary diagrams. Next, negation. Negation is the process. Recognition conflict is requirement. Customer asks the rank. What are the requirements we have discussed in the priority? We are going to solve the requirements. Risk are assigned from each requirements to identify and analyze it. Whether you are going to risk. If you are going to risk means how the risk is occur. We are going to analyze it. And then finally we go into using the iteration process. By using this, we are going to solve some problems. Next, specification. Specification means it is used to some writing as some documents. But in the documents itself, we are going to mathematical oriented or user strategies and prototyping, combination testing. By using this specification itself, we are going to present requirements. It's understandable from the manner. By using these documents itself, we are going to understand the particular manner. In this task, we are engineer considers the final work of the product. Final work we are going to complete it from the specification. By using this product, it's a software requirement is specified. Next, validation. Validation is a very important point that is used to work of the project in the particular time itself. We are going to hand over the customer, and in that project itself we give some dates, some validity steps. In that particular on the date and time will be up to only we are going to work it in that particular project. After that the project will be not worked. Okay, recommend validation extends to specification to ensure that all the software requirements have been standard and eligibility that work product conform to the standard establishment to the process, the project and the product. If you give some product or project going to some validations. Next, requirement management. In the requirement management is a set of activities that helps the project team to identify the control and task required changes can be required at the any time ongoing project. Requirement manager take care change nature of requirements, the specifying the modifiable, incredible change the requirements. Thank you.